Welcome to my January 19th creating photos and videos. And another reason I kind of got off my recording schedule in December was I had an opportunity to do some work for a local college. What had happened, and without going into a lot of detail, an office at the college had recorded, using an iPhone, 14 lectures given by faculty members during the fall semester that created a course for, a required course for first semester freshmen at the college. And they wanted to have these videos that they recorded with an iPhone edited, and so they would be branded for the college and for their office, and could be used then on the web. But they weren't happy with whomever they had commissioned to edit the first video or so, and they had expressed some frustration. And our daughter, who happens to work in that office, said, well, give my dad a call. And so they did. Actually, they sent an email and sent me the file, and I edited. There were 12 of them, actually. Two of the faculty members didn't want their recordings to be used. And I did the first one. I edited it, put in their intros and outros that they wanted, and they were happy with it. So they commissioned me to do the remaining 11 videos, and that was a great opportunity. I did them all on my iPad Pro 10.5 using LumaFusion. This experience illustrated for me two things. Number one, I can earn money editing videos for other people. And number two, I can do it on my iPad using LumaFusion. So because I earned this windfall of cash that I came out of the blue in a way, I did this over the Christmas holidays, I decided to sell my 10.5 iPad Pro and pencil and purchase the new 2018 12.9 iPad Pro with the pencil number 2, second generation of the Apple Pencil. And since I was doing this and I had the cash to do it, I decided to blow it out, and I got 512 gigabytes of storage space, because I figure I can use this if I get an opportunity to do any more work like this, and it'll be useful. Now, this was a serious chunk of change. There's no questioning that. And it's something I would never have done if I hadn't had this particular opportunity. But as I said, I think that I'll get more work perhaps from this particular institution, and maybe I'll get things from other people as well, work from other people as well to do. So I figured it was worth the investment since I had the cash. So what do I think? Well, I'm really blown away. First of all, the iPad is much bigger than I thought it was. I'd gone to Best Buy and looked at the display of iPads. I didn't take my iPad, my 10.5 with me, and I should have. Although they had a 10.5 there as well as the 11-inch, and it didn't look that big. And actually physically, it is smaller than Generation 1 and Generation 2 of this particular iPad version, the 12.9. The screen, however, is still 12.9, but the physical dimensions are smaller than the original one. And it really makes a difference, particularly in working in LumaFusion. So this is one of the videos I was working on. You have a lot more real estate, and that's really nice. But what was also very nice is that it's fast. It renders videos out much faster than before. At least that's what it appears to be to me anyway. And just its responsiveness in going to, which makes sense. It's a generation newer processor, and it's just great. I really love it. And the other thing is that I love how the pencil now, you don't stick it into the lightning port. You put it on the top of the iPad. Let's see if I can get this to come on here. It magnetically attaches to the top of the iPad, and that, number one, pairs it immediately with the iPad and also charges it, so that it's a lot easier to keep your pencil charged. The one downside, the downer part of it really, is that it is a USB Type-C charging port. It has no port for a microphone or earbuds. But that's not, first of all, I think this is the future, and I think what this sort of indicates is that Apple is going to come out with the next generation of iPhones with USB Type-C. That's my opinion, and the opinion of a lot of other people, but I think that's just sort of written on the wall. And I have headphones, Beats headphones that are noise canceling, and so that's not an issue as far as being able to listen to things on my iPad. And I also have hearing aids, and I have a little Bluetooth thing that now is working again, and I can listen to the audio coming from my iPad Pro through my hearing aids. So I have options to do that. But if it comes down to it, two things might happen. I may need to buy earbuds with a USB Type-C connection, because if I want to listen to things on an airplane, although the headphones should take care of that because they do have noise canceling, just using my hearing aids doesn't really work very well because of the engine noise and so on that you get when you're inside an airplane. The only place where there might be an issue is if I need to do voiceovers in LumaFusion. I need a microphone that I can connect to the iPad Pro. So that is not in the foreseeable future a problem, and I'll deal with it when it comes up. So we'll see. But in the meantime, it has been quite nice to have this much larger screen, much more real estate. And I just wanted to share with you how I'm kind of expanding my equipment base, as it were. Thank you very much for checking in on this episode of Creating Photos and Videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.